pap test, or both. Learn more at health.nd.gov/Women's Way.
Coming to the North Dakota Winter Show in Valley City, Tim Montana.
Welcome to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show on B92.7 FM. You can also watch it on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel, as we got that all situated. Thank you very much to the very accommodating Hillcrest Lutheran Academy, hooking us up with their internet. A great signal in here, and we're about to have some fun playing some basketball. Breckenridge coming into this game, looking for their second victory of the season, and they played a tough stretch here lately and are going to have to, kind of figure something out here against a very tough Hillcrest Lutheran Academy squad who are coming into this game pretty hot, and they got a lot of offense. This is kind of your typical Hillcrest squad, I was kind of told. The teams, or all the Breckenridge squads that have seen them in the past, kind of know what they're getting. They play some tough man-to-man defense and rack up the points. They got a lot of good scorers on this squad, and I'll tell you about them more on this pregame show, but, just a little bit about Breckenridge. They've been playing pretty good. They gave DGF actually a pretty good game. DGF one of the better teams in the conference, and Breckenridge only lost to them by 9 their last go-around after, I believe they lost by 30 to DGF, so that definitely shows the improvement on this squad. And DGF, with Owen Leach, one of the top, probably the top player in the conference. He was actually named conference MVP as a sophomore last year, so I think it's pretty safe to say the top player in the conference. Coming to this game with a record of 1-13, their one win, coming against Battle Lake in double overtime, an absolute thriller. You guys remember that one. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy had a big winning streak early on this year. I believe it was about 6 or 8 games. I think it was an 8-game winning streak that they had, snapped by Monoman Waban. Coming into this game with a record of 11-3, and most recently just bested Brandon Evansville by a score of 59-52. They're Section 6A foes, and once again, this is a big game tonight as far as section standings as well. Breckenridge in their first year of single A for basketball in Section 6A, as is Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. Not their first year, they're a long-time single A school. So once again, very big. I'll let you know where everybody's at in the section standings when we come back with your Otter Tail Power Company Power Pole ranking. My apologies, everybody. Still getting in the groove of it to start off this Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. Looks like they're letting them warm up about another 11 and a half minutes. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM. You're also watching it on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
There are several things that make me proud to be part of Breckenridge Senior High School. My students are very hardworking and respectful. Those two qualities make my school day enjoyable. They have been working hard on active classroom lessons this year. Students enjoy working together and are finding that they can learn from each other. I'm also proud to be teaching college math classes to our juniors and seniors. These classes have challenged our students to become more academically responsible for their learning. Breckenridge is a great school, and I'm proud to be part of it.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wapaton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wapaton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Welcome back to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. Jordan Bluff is here, and as I promised, I got your Power Pole ranking brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company, on for conservation. We'll go through the Section 6A standings. We'll start off with Section 6A South, BBE, Austin Nimnick's hometown. Head coach Austin Nimnick of the Breckenridge Cowgirls. They got a 13-3 record at the top of the South. Ashby following that with a 13-1 record, 7-0 in section play. But forgot to mention BBE is also 5th in the QRF in the state for single A. Ashby is 9th. Hancock in the number 3 spot for Section 6A South with an 8-1 record. 4-4 Parker's Prairie up next in section play. I should say their overall records. Hancock 12-4 in the 3 spot. And then Parker's Prairie 9-5 in the 4. Wheaton Herman Norcross 9-4. KMS 8-7, and then we get into the below 500 teams. Brandon Evansville just below 500. We mentioned their last game, losing to Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. They're 6-8. Benson 2-14. Clinton Graceville Beardsley 2-12, and Ortonville with a 1-16 record at the bottom of Section 6A South. Section 6A North, New York Mills at the top with a 15-1 record. They're number 6 in the state for QRF. Heading up next with a 15-1 record. Very two tough teams at the top of Section 6A North. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy we'll see tonight, number 3 spot. They're 8-1 in section play so far with an 11-3 overall record. And then the rest of the way below 500 in the Section 6A North. Norman County East Heelan Hitterdall just below with 7-8 record. Lake Park Audubon 6-10. Battle Lake 5-9. New Breckenridge is the lone win coming against them. Rothsay 5-10. Park Christian with a 5-11 record. Breckenridge 1-13. And then at the bottom is Underwood with a 2-13 record. 0-11 in section play. And also now we're going to jump into the injury report, which is brought to you by Optimum Rehab. Restore your health at Optimum Rehab. Well, as we've mentioned, pretty much every game this year, Landon Bloff is still out of the lineup. He's going to be out for the season. But besides that, fully healthy. So Breckenridge got to be happy about that. And also had Jack Johnson out a little bit ago with an illness, but he's back and rolling. And was definitely a big asset for them, dropping 14 their last go-around against DGF. So make sure to watch out for him tonight. Rolling at full strength, this Cowboy squad is, with the exception of obviously Bloffus, who's out for the year with that shoulder surgery. And that's a look at your injury report brought to you by Optimum Rehab. Restore your health at Optimum Rehab. Looks like Hillcrest also has a full strength squad. Don't see anybody hanging out on the bench in street clothes. So definitely going to see Hillcrest's best guys, got anybody out, can't hold anything back. Take a quick break, come back with your starting lineups brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Keith at Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley. Do you know our Wapaton Scenic Station on the 210 bypass has diesel blender pumps? Our blender pump lets you control fuels you put in your truck. You can choose straight products, 30-70 blend, 50-50 blend, or 70-30 blend. No more guessing. Let the pump do the work for you.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern
The Southern Valley's fastest internet is now available without a phone line. That's right, you can get fiber fast internet from Red River Communications, no phone line required. It's been recognized as one of the fastest internet connections anywhere in the country. Whether you're streaming the latest movie or connecting with friends, FiberFast makes it go, well, faster. Stop the buffering suffering and visit getfiberfast.com or call Red River Communications at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother, who loved the bright, beautiful apartments and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
When you neglect your health, you're neglecting a lot more than just yourself. After all, a lot of people depend on you, your children, your significant other, your friends, and extended family. Your presence means a lot to many different people. CHI St. Francis Health is here for you. Get your yearly mammogram scheduled at CHI St. Francis Health. They are open and ready for you. Call 701-643-0238 to schedule. CHI St. Francis, caring for you and about you.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Welcome back to the Wilkins Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. Turner Bloff is here with your starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy is going to go like this. They got Sam Brumsfield. He is a senior, wears number 24. Yu-Chan Ha, he is another senior, wears 23. Caden Fisher, another senior, rocking number 21. And then we got Justin Peterson, a junior in the starting lineup. And then the star sophomore, Noah Brumsfield, who I'm told is averaging at least 26 a night, actually broke the single-game scoring record held by Chris Tungseth. A lot of Breckenridge fans, I'm sure, remember Tungseth, who went for 30-plus against the Cowboys. Actually, when Stephen Lipp, head coach of the Cowboys now, was a junior for the Cowboys. And then the starting lineups, looks like they're mixing it up tonight. They're going to go with seniors, Colin Snyder, Jack Johnson, and Gavin Snyder. And then juniors, Gavin Snyder and Dallin Ernst. And I haven't seen them for a couple games, so I'm assuming, or maybe that's the starting lineup they've been going with lately. But the usual starting lineup that they had also had Dylan Bernades and Cam Nito in the starting lineup. So a little bit of a shift from what we've seen most of the time, but let's look at your starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley once again. As it looks like we're getting ready for the national anthem here in Fergus Falls, Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. We'll take a quick break. Come back for your opening tip. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM. You're also watching it on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
Hey everybody, this is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wapaton, North Dakota. My sales team and I are pleased to let you know that we have a great new vehicle inventory here and on its way. We have Super Duties, F-150s, Explorers, Bronco Sports, and even the full-size Bronco available for purchase. There's no better time than now to buy the vehicle of your dreams. My name is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wapaton, North Dakota, and I want to be your dealer for life. Please visit us at drivewithvision.com. That's drivewithvision.com.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wahpeton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more or stop by their location in Wahpeton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities. Buy Your Insurance Agency on Highway 13 in Wahpeton are your local agents with local locations. With skyrocketing building prices, are you properly insured? Buy Your Insurance are licensed insurance advisors serving the Richland, Wilkins, Sargent, Southern Cass, and surrounding counties for 15 plus years. They represent over 15 companies that have been in the insurance industry for over 100 years, serving the area. Our plans are based on yours. Give them a call at 701-642-0955 or stop out. They're located on Highway 13 West in Wahpeton. That's Buy Your Insurance Agency. Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Another tax season is upon us, and this year, get your taxes done the way you want it done with H&R Block. When it comes to your taxes, you want security and peace of mind that comes from getting your taxes done by H&R Block. But not just that, you want options too. Stop by and drop off your tax information at your local H&R Block office. Get it done digitally or drop off. Tax help is a phone call away. H&R Block, Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton. Call 701-642-2128.
That'll do it for the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. Once again, a tradition of good taste and company. Turn of Blavis here as we get set for the opening tip. And once again, the starting lineups that they went with for Breckenridge this time around. Seniors, Jack Johnson, Colin Roberts, Gavin Snyder, and then juniors, Alex Sanchez and Dallin Ernst. Dallin Ernst, big 6'6" big man for the Cowboys. And fantastic lineman in the football season. You can definitely see the physicality there in the post. He's got a size advantage on basically everybody. As they announce the starting lineups for the Hillcrest Lutheran Academy Comets. Once again, I'll give them to you. Sam Brumsfield, Yu-Chan Ha, Caden Fisher, they're all seniors. Justin Peterson, a junior. And then Noah Brumsfield, the outstanding sophomore. Could definitely go down as the one of the best scorers in school history. He's only a sophomore. He's been going for about 30 consistently in games. Dropped 45 earlier this year. And jumping will be Noah Brumsfield and Alex Sanchez. I forgot to mention he'll be coming off the bench. Someone Breckenridge will be familiar with. We'll talk about that later as we are into the action. Sam Brumsfield swung around the perimeter. Ha swings it over to the right wing. That is Fisher. Gets swung over to the left corner. Sanchez guarding there. Snyder guarding at the top of the key. Fisher looking to dribble drive. Dishes it off. Get over to Brumsfield. Kicks it out to the left corner. Back to Sam Brumsfield. Puts up a shot, and it is good for three. Actually, I got them mixed up. Sam Brumsfield is the senior who's going to possibly go down as one of the outstanding scorers in Hillcrest Lutheran Academy history. As he, right on cue, knocks down the three. Sanchez trying to answer with a two. Off the mark and rebounded. As the Comets looking to get him push the tempo. Three-pointers up and rims out. They try to keep it alive. It ends up going out of bounds. They're going to go over the back on Colin Roberts on that one. Excuse me. Caden Fisher inbounding on the left side under the basket. Tries to dish it out. Ends up getting lost and thrown off of Colin Roberts out of bounds. So it'll remain Comets ball. Fisher will inbound it once again right by the Breckenridge bench. Pretty close to the baseline as well, though. Gets it into Sam Brumsfield. Snyder guarding. Swung over to Fisher on the left side. Up to the top of the key to Peterson. Peterson over to Ha. Ha. Looking to get it to Brumsfield. He's going to drive instead for a pull-up jumper. Shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Dallin Ernst. Gets it to his point guard, Jack Johnson. Johnson over to Snyder. Snyder feeds it to Ernst in the high post. Ernst over to Roberts. Roberts going to dribble drive. Pulls it out of the elbow area. Gets it to Johnson in the corner. Johnson picks up his dribble. Gets it up to Roberts, who swings it over to Gavin Snyder. No shot clock. They can take their time. Dribble drive. Jack Johnson thought about the three. He'll go in for two instead, and one! Jack Johnson has been a spark plug for this squad this year. He's looking to do it again here by getting his squad on the board. Johnson at the free throw line. This free throw trip brought to you by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Shot is up and off the mark. And long rebound by Ha. Gets to Sam Brumsfield. Brumsfield with Snyder guarding. Looking to get inside, kick it out to the corner, and they're going to get a charge called. And I believe that was Roberts. I took that one. It might have been Sanchez. I was looking out to who got it kicked out on the perimeter, but either way, there's a charge. Taken by the Cowboys. And that's big to get Brumsfield a foul early on. 16:07 remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Jack Johnson with Ha guarding. Johnson. Skip pass over the left side, goes out of bounds. Intended receiver was Gavin Snyder, went off his hand and out of bounds. Brumsfield running the point. As I said, scored 45 to break the single game scoring record this year. Hands it off to Ha. Ha over to Fisher. Fisher swings it to Peterson. Sanchez guarding. So Sam Brumsfield for another three. And that one rims in. Very generous roll there. Sam Brumsfield with his second three of the game. 6-2 Hillcrest lead. Snyder's layup is off the mark. Rebounded by Ha. Kicks out to Brumsfield. See if he's going to pull and try to shoot again. Tries to throw a dart inside, but it's stolen away by Colin Roberts, who's looking to push the tempo. Roberts over to the left corner to Johnson. Keeps his dribble. Gets it up to Sanchez at the top of the key. He's going to put up a triple. And off the mark. Rebounded by the Comets. They're going to throw a run-out pass down the court to Ha. Ha tracks it down. Looking for an open teammate. Skips it out to Peterson on the left wing. Nice dribble drive by Peterson. Gets inside. Shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Roberts. Gets it up to Jack Johnson. 6-2 Cowboys trail. Just under 15 minutes remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Sanchez inside to Roberts. Pass was tipped, but then Roberts tipped it again. I think Coach Lips trying to say that he didn't get a hand on that one, and it is confirmed by the official. Looked like Roberts got a hand on it from this angle, but someone had a better angle on it. Switched up the call. Now Jack Johnson will inbound it under the basket on the left side. Gets it in to Sanchez on the right wing. Swung over to the left wing. Now to the corner to Roberts. Looks to drive inside. Jump pass out to Sanchez. Back to Roberts at the top of the key. He drives inside. Shot is up. A runner. Tough runner. Off the mark. Dallin Ernst with a tough rebound. And he'll get a pair of free throws out of the deal. Dallin Ernst sticking with it. Looking for his first points of the night. And that is a big foul, as that is number 2 on Sam Brumsfield. Let's see if they take him out. It looks like they are. As Matthew Knutson looking to check into the game. First free throw by Ernst. Rims out. It's a Cowboys 0 for 2 to start this out. And that's got to be a bummer to a lot of the fans who wanted to come see Sam Brumsfield put up some numbers. And also checking into the game. I talked about it earlier on. Luke Christensen. Christensen, the younger brother of the Christensen boys. Longtime Cowboy. Came over to Hillcrest, I believe, last year. As the second free throw is good. So Cowboys definitely familiar with Luke, who is a sophomore now, playing for Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. Older brothers Noah and Jonah, Jordan. Jordan, an assistant now on the staff. As pass is stolen away. Coast-to-coast layup by Colin Roberts is good. His first bucket of the game. And the Cowboys now trail 6-5 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Ha gets it over to Fisher. Swung over to the left corner. Knutson drives it, kicks it out to the right side. Christensen has it. Christensen listed as a 6'5 sophomore. Swung over to Fisher. Looking to drive on Roberts, but swings it over to Christensen. Keeps getting swung around the perimeter. Ha has it in the right corner. Christensen's going to put up a triple off the back iron and try to rebound it. Roberts did, but it got slapped out of bounds by Ha. And Christensen's kind of been used as a sniper on this squad this year. Doesn't really have the size to him to kind of dominate the interior yet. We're going to try to put on some muscle for sure. Gavin Snyder running the point duties right now. They're trying to set him up for a three. He has it on the right wing. Actually trying to set up Jack Johnson. He's got an open look at three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Christensen. Fisher. Long pass down the court. Pull-up jumper is off the mark. That is Noah Brumsfield, the younger Brumsfield. As Cowboys out and running, trying to take the lead, and they got it. Alex Sanchez with his first bucket of the game. 4 different Cowboys in the scoring column so far. And it's stolen away. Roberts with another steal. And Pesty on defense, get in the passing lanes. Cowboys up 7-6 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, or if you're watching online, Red River Communications scoreboard. Snyder drives inside, and his shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Fisher. Fisher tosses it up to Christensen, back to Fisher. Now Ha has it. Wide open look for Brumsfield in the left corner. Off the mark, and rebounded by the Cowboys. Colin Roberts came away with that one. As it looked like the Comets had that rebound easily, but Roberts kind of stripped it when he came down with it. And we have a timeout. Looks like it's a timeout taken by the Cowboys. We'll take a quick one with them. Your score as we head into the timeout break, which is brought to you by High Camp Construction. Breckenridge 7, Hillcrest Lutheran Academy 6. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge pride, inspiring to excel.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Welcome back to Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. My apologies. Thought that was a full timeout. Took a little bit longer of a commercial break than I wanted, so I'll catch you up. Jack Johnson is at the free throw line after drawing a shooting foul. Also, Gavin Peterson has checked in for his first action of the night. First player to come in off the bench at all. He subs in for Dallin Ernst. Johnson, 0 for 1. He got an N1 to start this game off. And now redeems himself by making the free throw. Johnson now has 3 points to lead the Cowboys. Making 4. 2-for-2 trip at the charity stripe. Ha brings the ball up. Nice start by the Cowboys here as they lead 6-9. And Fergus Falls at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. Pass inside, kicked out to the left corner. Dribble baseline, ends up getting poked out of bounds by the Cowboys. Zane Weinrich was driving baseline on that one. Inbounding it underneath is Noah Brumsfield, the sophomore in the starting lineup. Gets it out to the left corner to Weinrich. Skip pass over to the right wing, now swung over to Ha. Ha looking to drive. Kicks it out to the right wing. Peterson with the drive, and guess who's taking a charge there? Actually, it's Jack Johnson. Thought it was Colin Roberts again. You know, whenever I see someone take a charge for Breckenridge, I just automatically assume it's Colin Roberts. And I'm usually right when I assume that, too. But this time it was Jack Johnson. Stepping in, taking the hit, getting his squad the ball back. It's Breckenridge with a 3-point lead with 12 minutes left in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Johnson gets fouled again. That's already 6 on Hillcrest. So the next foul on the Comets is 1-1. And that's also the second foul on Weinrich, who just checked into the game. A little surprising there. I believe he got that charge, and then he got that foul right there. They might not even know. He's been in there for about a minute, and he's already got 2 fouls, or they're just letting him play with it. Either way, Jack Johnson has it on the right wing. Pass fake. Goes inside to Sanchez in the short corner. Sanchez with a nice little drive. Guess what? He's going to the free throw line. He's got 2 after drawing the shooting foul. More importantly, it is now 1-1 with 11:42 remaining in this opening half. Cowboys can get a lot of free throws out of this if they play the cards right. Sanchez got 2 points off a layup he got earlier in this game. Drops a free throw in. Cowboys have now made 4 consecutive free throws as a team after missing their first 2. And if my math is correct, they're 4 of 6. Sanchez trying to make it 5 of 7. And I jinxed him. Hits the front iron. Does not drop in. Comets gonna go with Sam Brumsfield. Playing with 2 fouls. It's gonna be big. Peterson puts up the 3 to get his squad back in it offensively. Jack Johnson trying to quiet it right away with his second and 1 of the night. Got it. Johnson into the free throw line for this State Farm free throw brought to you by State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. Off the N1. Checking in for his first action, Dylan Bernardes. He's been starting most of this year, the southpaw. Johnson puts up the free throw and drops it in. Looks like they're going to pick up pretty quick. They got Bernardes on him, bringing in the fresh legs to guard Brumsfield. Definitely not an easy draw as he tries to drive past Bernardes. Dishes it off to Noah Brumsfield. Now Fisher has it. Jack Johnson trying to poke it loose. Fisher drives, kicks it out to Peterson in the corner. Peterson who just buried that triple. Dribble drive, and Johnson stepped in for another charge. Did not get the call. Layup is good. 2 points for Matthew Knutson. First bench points of the night for either team, I believe. As Cowboys turn it over Bernardes on that one. So 2 points for Knutson. Brumsfield bringing up the ball. His team trails 13-11 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Brumsfield over to Peterson. Sam Brumsfield, I should say. Got to specify when you got 2 brothers on the court. Brumsfield swings it over. Gets to Peterson in the left. Good defense there by Sanchez. Back to Peterson. Brumsfield gets an open look at 3. Got it. Third triple of the game for Sam Brumsfield. He is just almost automatic there. But once again, playing with 2 fouls as they regain the lead. 14-13 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Johnson gets it to Peterson. Peterson kicks it out to Roberts. Roberts over to Sanchez on the right wing. Sanchez with a hard pass fake and then dishes it to Roberts in the corner. Roberts up to Johnson near the top of the key. Thought about the 3. He's going to drive on Fisher instead. Kicks out to the left corner. And that is Sanchez who swings it over to Jack Johnson for 3. Off the mark. And trying to keep it alive with the rebound, Colin Roberts does, but it will go to the Comets. 9 of their 14 points coming from Sam Brumsfield. It was 3 for 3 from three-point line to start this out. Cam Nito checking in for his first action. Another guy who has been a long-time starter for this squad. And once again, bringing the fresh legs in to guard Sam Brumsfield, who dishes it to the corner for a easy assist to Knutson, his second bucket of the game. Johnson gets it over to Sanchez. Sanchez with a hard pass fake. Swings it over to Johnson in the left corner. Fisher guarding there. And a little bit of miscommunication on the pass. Nito tries to keep it alive. Good hustle, but it will be an over the back regardless. Dallin Ernst coming into this game for Gavin Peterson. So on the court for the Cowboys, Johnson, Nito, Sanchez, Ernst, and Robert. Fisher inbounding it on the left sideline. Gets it into Ha. Dallin Ernst guarding up there. Swung over to the left side. Johnson guarding there. Fisher put on the dribble moves. Dishes it off to Christensen. And a tough shot fake. Thought about the 3, but then kicks it out to Fisher in the corner, and the shot is good. 3-pointer for Caden Fisher, his first points of the game. Sam Brumsfield with the assist. And he did a little pump fake in NBA range, and I got to admit, I was pretty sure he was going to put it up He's been shooting a lot of those in warm-ups, so he's definitely capable. Colin Roberts Sanchez with a tough pass fake or shot fake, and then puts it up, and it is rebounded by the Comets. As the Comets are putting together a nice stretch of defense, as we have a body foul called on Sanchez. Only the second team foul on the Cowboys. To the Comets, 8. Sanchez is first. And I believe Colin Roberts has the other foul. Cam Nito guarding Sam Brumsfield, not giving him any room to operate. Fisher is going to capitalize on it with a 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Colin Roberts. Johnson bringing the ball up, swings over to Sanchez on the left wing. Back to Johnson. Fisher guarding there. Johnson directing traffic, standing near half court. Swung over to Nito on the left side. Nito looking to dribble drive, then pulls it back out, gets it to Johnson in the right corner. Johnson was looking for Ernst down low, but then didn't give it to him. Didn't like what he saw. Going to dribble it out and set something else up. It's over to Cam Nito. Now over to Sanchez. Swings it up to Dallin Ernst. Colin Roberts now has it. Roberts over to Johnson. He's going to put up the triple. Off the mark and over the backboard off the miss. Cowboys in a bit of a scoring drought here. They're leading by a couple buckets earlier in this game. Ha bringing the ball up. Might be one of their tallest guys on the court most of the time, but runs the point a lot. Sam Brumsfield with the ball. Cam Nito guarding there. They like his intensity on defense. Ha looking to drive on Ernst. Sam Brumsfield's got a nice looking 3. Got it and 1! Nito saying I tried not to give him any room, but he still puts it up and knocks it down. 4th triple of the half. Coach Lip is saying we did everything we could on that possession, didn't give him a lot of room, even to the point where we fouled him. So Nito comes out of the game, Gavin Snyder in. Nito's first foul, 3rd of the game by the team. As Brumsfield looks to make it 13 to start off this half. And free throw does not drop. Colin Roberts with the rebound. Roberts kicks it out to the corner to Snyder. Snyder picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Roberts, who drives baseline. Shot fake is up, and 1 for Colin Roberts to break the ice. Cowboys needed a bucket desperately there as they now trail by 7 with 7:09 remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Now the Comets are now 1 foul away from double bonus. Roberts goes through the routine. Puts up the free throw. 3rd and 1 for the Cowboys. Free throw is off the mark. Jack Johnson had 2 of them in this game already. Ha drives inside, kicks it out to Christensen in the left corner. Shot is off the mark. And Ernst tried to get the rebound there and ends up coming away with it. Actually, they're going to say out of bounds on the Cowboys. I believe what happened there was Johnson touched the ball while he was standing out of bounds. Noah Brumsfield into the game. Brumfield. My apologies. I just heard the announcer say it. I've been saying it wrong. Brumfield, not Brumsfield. Pull-up jumper by Noah Brumfield. Off the mark. Rebounded by Ernst. Looks to get it to Colin Roberts, who's out and running. Doesn't have numbers, but still goes inside for a layup. Off the mark. Sanchez tried to follow it. No dice. And now they got an open look for Noah Brumfield, and he drops it in for 2. The transition layup. Jack Johnson looking to get the Cowboys back in it offensively, but Sam Brumfield tips it and steals it. Just it up to Noah Brumfield, who gets it to Ha for the easy bucket. And Jack Johnson bringing the ball up as the Cowboys now trail by double digits for the first time in this game. Sanchez with the ball in the right corner. Was going to look to go to work on Christensen. And Dallin Ernst has a wide open look at the hoop but didn't realize it. Goes inside, misses the layup, and rebounded by Noah Brumfield. Sam Brumfield now has it. And Sam Brumfield's going to get an open look at 3. Easy money. That's his 5th triple. Coach Lip tells everyone to hit the bench. This timeout break brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM. You're also watching it on our YouTube channel, KBMW News Live.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Welcome back to Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. As the Cowboys trailing 29-15 as the Comets have gone on a little run here to blow this lead up. And guess who's got another and one? Third one of the day for Jack Johnson. And now guess what? I double-checked that only to realize that is not his third one of the day. I'll make sure to go fact-check that at halftime. Now Colin Roberts has got one. That's for sure two for Jack. Third trip to the free throw line, I should say, maybe. As that free throw is off the mark. They pass it up to Fisher. Gets it out to Sam Brumfield. Brumfield tries to get it stripped away. Somehow hung on to it, but they got the jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Cowboys. I don't think that got tied up for very long. Brumfield was doing a good job fighting through to not let it get tied up, but it eventually did. Johnson over to the left corner. Sanchez looking to drive and put up the runner, and he banks it in. Sanchez, they're going to want to see a lot more of that from him. He was their best scorer to start off this season. They feed it inside to Christensen, looking to go to work. Puts up a little baby hook off the mark, rebounded by Gavin Snyder. He gets it over to Jack Johnson. Johnson is again directing traffic. Waves Roberts through. Roberts gets a ball screen from Ernst. Roberts over to Snyder. Sam Brumfield guarding there. Snyder picks up his dribble. Dishes it over to Roberts. Loses his dribble for a second there. And they're in his zone, looks like, unless they just switch that pick and roll. But Snyder driving baseline. Hangs in the air for a little bit, but his layup is off the mark. Fisher with the rebound. Sam Brumfield, a great passer along with his lights-out shooting. Gets it over to Ha. 2 feet behind the three-point line, but you got to guard him out there. Now he's near half court, so they might let him shoot that one. Gets a ball screen from Christensen. Dribbles over to the right side. Sam Brumfield. Sanchez guarding. Gets it over to Ha. Ha. Over to the right wing to Noah Brumfield. Now Christensen has it. We're going to go to work on Snyder. Hands it off to Fisher. Fisher with a dribble drive. Dishes it off perfectly to Noah Brumfield, who drops in his second bucket of the day. Snyder looking to get the Cowboys back in the scoring column. Draws a shooting foul. And that foul is on Fisher. Third foul. A lot of guys racking up fouls here. That might be the Cowboys' strategy. Just get all the starters to foul out and see if they can beat the bench. We'll see. We got a few guys checking in. Knutson, Peterson, and for his first action of the day, David Steven Wangboja. I'm just going to go with David Steven. He's got the two last names. Stick with the first one. First free throw off the mark by Snyder. Hasn't scored yet. Over to Tripp for the senior. Ha with the ball. Gets it over to Noah Brumfield. Brumfield looking to drive on Ernst. Takes it out. Gets it to Steven. Now over to Peterson on the left wing. Ha flashes for it. Gets the ball. Pull-up jumper from the elbow. Off the mark. Rebounded by Sanchez. Gets it to Johnson, even though that pass was tipped a little bit. But Johnson Maintains control. Dribbles it inside. Looks to go to work on Ha with a reverse layup. Off the mark. Rebounded by Peterson. Peterson pushing the tempo. Drives it inside with a nice dish to Noah Brumfield. Noah Brumfield's got to, buy his teammates dinner after this or something, because they have set him up with some really nice dishes in all 3 of his buckets. He doesn't have to do it for his brother, though. That's just something a brother needs to do for another brother. Cowboys now trail 33-19 with 2:39 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Dallin Ernst misses the short jumper. Now Colin Roberts is going to get tagged with his second foul. Ended up putting Peterson on his bottom when he went up for the layup. 4th team foul on the Cowboys. Gavin Peterson will check in for him. Dylan Bernada is also checking in, and as Dallin Ernst and Roberts leave the floor. Ha kind of lackadaisically grabbed that ball. Didn't realize that he was getting pressed. Dylan Bernardes playing up on him, and now Dylan Bernardes gets tagged with a foul. But the Cowboys got a couple to give. They only got 5 team fouls now. Dylan Bernardes, his first foul. Now 2:27 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Pass was tipped on the inbound. Ha came away with it, though. Ha looking to get past Sanchez, who comes away with it. Sanchez likes to throw it down on these, but instead he's going to get called for or go to the free throw line. Pair of free throws brought to you by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Steven with the foul. Even though the fans, he seems to be a fan favorite here, Hillcrest Lutheran Academy, and a lot of them thought that was a chase down block. Sanchez's free throw rattles in. 1 for 2 on his last trip to the charity stripe. Sanchez now with 6 points. And make it 7. 2 for 2 trip by Sanchez. Cowboys racked up quite a few free throws here in this half. Peterson hits a back-cutting Noah Brumfield. And Johnson was stepping in, trying to take a second charge this game. Ha puts up a 3 off the front iron, rebounded by Knutson. Knutson to a driving or to a streaking Ha. Peterson drives in and drops in the finger roll. No backboard required. Jack Johnson bringing the ball up. Second bucket of the day for Peterson. He's got 5 points. Bernardes has it on the left side. Hits a back-cutting Peterson, who dishes it off to Johnson. A lot of guys pressuring him. He kicks it to Peterson for the short-range jumper, and he drops it in. Gavin Peterson's first points of the game. First bench points for the Cowboys. Ha with the ball over by the right sideline. About 5 feet behind the three-point line. Swings it over to Steven near the top of the key. Peterson has it on the left wing. With Snyder guarding, Bernardes got a tip on the pass and went out of bounds into the Breckenridge bench. So inbounding in front of this Breckenridge bench is Noah Brumfield. Brumfield gets it to Ha in the left corner. Sanchez guarding, forcing him baseline. Short jumper, way off the mark, rebounded by Gavin Peterson. Ha's got a nice looking jumper, but just hasn't gotten them to fall today. Peterson hit with the double team. Johnson swings it down the court. The left corner, Bernardes rattles in the 3. Dylan Bernardes, I was going to say on the last possession, they're giving him a lot of room. I don't know if that's really the best idea, and Bernardes made him pay on that one. Cut the lead back to single digits, 35-26 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Ha hands it off to Peterson. Peterson with Snyder guarding. Nice spin move into the lane, and he drops in the tough jumper. And the Cowboys looking to get down the court as fast as possible. Bernardes answers with a 2 of his own. Back-to-back buckets from Dylan Bernardes. Trying to spark his squad off the bench. Steven with the ball. Gavin Peterson guarding there. 2 of the biggest guys on the floor. And now Steven thought about the 3, swung it over to Ha. Ha swung it over to the left side and had it stolen away. Jack Johnson has an open layup. Left-handed one, drops it in. And it's back to a 7-point game. 2 seconds remaining. Ha's got time to put it up and has it blocked by Sanchez. So Cowboys make a nice little mini run here to end the half. Make it 37-30 heading into the locker room. They got to be happy with that. So we'll take a quick break before we hop into the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM. You're also watching it on our YouTube channel, KBMW News Live.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wapaton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wapaton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Oh man, I'm running low on gas. Wait, do you know where I can get some 91 premium no ethanol gas?
Yeah, Wapaton Cenex carries a wide variety of gas and diesel.
Let's go. We can fill our tanks and fill our bellies at Hills 210 Cafe.
Sounds like a plan.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
The Southern Valley's fastest internet is now available without a phone line. That's right, you can get fiber-fast internet from Red River Communications, no phone line required. It's been recognized as one of the fastest internet connections anywhere in the country. Whether you're streaming the latest movie or connecting with friends, FiberFast makes it go, well, faster. Stop the buffering suffering and visit getfiberfast.com or call Red River Communications at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications, go faster with fiber.
At Twin Town Villa, their focus is on comfort, security, peace of mind, and quality of life for their residents. They're extending an invitation to you to stop and experience how their assisted living community is different. Their 1- and 2-bedroom apartments are spacious. Their list of amenities is endless. Their mission centers around family with assistance, supportive services, and quality health care all under one roof at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. Check them out on Facebook or visit their website at twintownvilla.com. Call them 643-9542 to schedule a tour today.
Welcome to the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turner Bluff is here with a quick correction that I'm very happy to make. Jack Johnson had 3 N1 opportunities, which I was like, I'm 99% sure he did, but I made a mistake in the book, but I got it corrected. As all 3 of his field goals have also been fouled, and hasn't converted all of them. He also had a trip to the line that was just a trip for a shooting foul. But what I'm getting at here is Jack Johnson led the Cowboys with 11 points here in the opening half. Also scoring for the Cowboys, they had 5 other guys getting in the scoring column. Pardon me. Alex Sanchez with 7 points. He was 3 of 4 at the free throw line. 5 points from Dylan Bernadez on a pair of back-to-back buckets near the end of the second half, which was a big key to getting this game back to 7, as they were trailing by double digits for a good while there in the first half. Colin Roberts with 4 points with a pair of buckets. 2 points from Gavin Peterson on that little short mid-range jumper that he knocked down. And then Dallin Ernst went 1 of 2 at the free throw line for his 1 point here in the opening half. And for the Hillcrest Lutheran Academy Comets, guess what? Sam Brumfield was as good as advertised. 5 triples here. That's where he got all of his points in the opening half for his game-high 15 points so far at halftime. And joining him in the scoring column, 7 points from Justin Peterson. Noah Brumfield, the other Brumfield brother, had 6 points coming off some nice dishes, I will say. And then Matthew Knutson, the pair of buckets, he's got 4 points, the only bench points of the game so far for the Comets. 3 from Caden Fisher on a triple that he knocked down in this game. And then 2 from Yuchan Ha. So Hillcrest has 6 triples so far here in this game, 5 of them coming from Sam Brumfield, who, like I said, is as good of a shooter as advertised. As we got a performance going on here by the junior cheer and the cheerleaders. Hillcrest getting a good show here at halftime. And we'll take a quick break here on this Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. Kind of run through a few of the keys for the second half. And talk a little bit about that little run the Cowboys made to cut into this lead to jump into this halftime show. You're listening to the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show on B92.7 FM. You're also watching it on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
No one woke up this morning and thought, I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Hey everybody, this is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wapaton, North Dakota. My sales team and I are pleased to let you know that we have a great new vehicle inventory here and on its way. We have Super Duties, F-150s, Explorers, Bronco Sports, and even the full-size Bronco available for purchase. There's no better time than now to buy the vehicle of your dreams. My name is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wapaton, North Dakota, and I want to be your dealer for life. Please visit us at drivewithvision.com. That's drivewithvision.com.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wapaton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more or stop by their location in Wapaton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities.
Welcome back to the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turner Bluff is here at halftime as Cowboys trail 37-30 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And as I said in that last break, or that last time I came on, they had a nice little run here to finish up the second half, get the game back to single digits. And I think a big part of this is going to be, once again, kind of getting Hillcrest into foul trouble. I know that's kind of a tough game to play, back-to-back halves. But, you know, Breckenridge cashed in on most of they shot pretty decent on their free throws. I would say it was, you know, about 60%, which is not where you want it, of course. But, you know, taking advantage of the opportunities they got for the most part. And speaking of taking advantage, they're doing a little shot competition here where fans can come out and shoot triples for a chance to win prizes. Got to love that. Usually see that at college games, but they got that running here at Hillcrest. It's fun to see. I always try to pick up these little ideas that other people's do and see if I can relay it to Breckenridge. But then I got to talk to Freddie, and then I forget about it by the time I get home. So if you're watching at home, Freddie, this might be something fun to organize. And then once again, he'd probably just tell me I should do it myself. But anyways, some keys I would say for the second half, other than trying to get to the free throw line as much as possible. Once again, limiting. I know they're doing everything they can. They're already really selling out on Sam Brumfield. But if you're not on Sam Brumfield, if you're not the guy who's got to stick to him like glue, do not get beat for back cuts for open looks, because we saw a few of that on this one, and I'm sure that's going to be Coach Lip's message here in the locker room, as well as a lot of other things. That's why he coaches and I don't. He actually knows what he should be going over. But one other thing I would like is, Sanchez. He had a good, nice finish to that half, ended up with 7 points, but I'd like to see him a little more. Dylan Bernardes, I want to see him pick up right where he left off here. I hope that it doesn't take as long to get him into the game as it did here in the first half, because, he's got to get his groove a little bit. But when he did, he turned in those back-to-back buckets, was playing hard on defense, which I'm sure his coaches were happy about, as he's one of the guys that they had to throw at Sam Brumfield. And, we kind of see this when you play against a team with just an absolute lights-out shooter. You throw as many defenders at him as you can, who do things a little differently. You got Nito's physicality, Bernardes, he's got some good length. And, just a variety of guys you can throw at him once again. But, like I said, rack up some free throws here, Cowboys, cut into this lead. Jack Johnson, keep doing what you're doing, as he's definitely not afraid any of these times. He's driving into the basket with his 3-and-1 opportunities. But I would say try to get Sam Brumfield off the perimeter, drive him inside, but that just opens up stuff for other shooters. So, even though the guy dropped 5 threes, a lot of those were contested looks. So, Breckenridge is doing everything they can already on him, but definitely not an easy task. As the Cowboys come out, we wrap up this Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. Fisher, who's playing with 3 fouls, will be inbounding. Sam Brumfield with the ball. And once again, throwing another defender at him. They got Alex Sanchez now, who, coming into this year has been kind of thrust into a post role. Most years he'd be kind of a small forward, but just personnel-wise, he's been guarding posts a lot. But he's showing his versatility as a defender, sticking to Brumfield like glue. Sets up an open look for Fisher. Off the mark. Rebounded by Peterson. Tough start for the Cowboys, giving up an offensive rebound to start this off. Brumfield with the pull-up, blocked by Snyder. And Sanchez, my apologies. Gets it up to Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Dribbles it back out to the perimeter. On the logo, the Hillcrest Lutheran Academy shield. Johnson directing traffic, trying to wave Snyder through. Also waving Sanchez through. It looks like there was some miscommunication there. And Sam Brumfield coming away with a steal, but he dribbles it out of bounds. Back to the Cowboys. And that action where it was kind of flashing to one side, it looked like it was supposed to be Snyder or it was supposed to be Sanchez, but both of them did it. A little bit of a miscue. I'm not sure if they were both supposed to be doing that at different angles. It's hard to tell. And that pass was tipped by Peterson. Roberts tried inbounding it, and they're going to say, Roberts, scooch down here a little bit. Come inbound it where the ball went out of bounds. Gets it into Johnson with the lob toward the opposing hoop. Fisher guarding. Once again, has 3 fouls. Johnson's got to be mindful of that. And a nice back cut sets up Sanchez for the open layup. Beautifully drawn up. As the defender bit on that, they thought it was going to get out to the perimeter. Sanchez cuts the lead to 5. Start off the second half. Brumfield trying to get a bucket right back, and he does. His first 2-pointer of the game. He's up to 17 after hitting 5 threes in the opening half. Johnson, as the Comets have turned on the press. Johnson dishes it to Snyder. Snyder now near the top of the key. Dribbles it inside, goes up for the right-handed layup, and drops it in for 2. Gavin Snyder with the big bucket. His first points of the half. They want to get him going, too. He was a good 6-man to start off this year. And, I love this about 6-men when you bring energy out the bench and some instant scoring. And they're trying to get that in the starting lineup. As Brumfield's shot is off the mark, Jack Johnson looking to get out and run. Dishes it off for the layup, but has it swatted. Ha with the block. Meeting Sanchez up high. 39-34. Comets in the lead with 16:05 remaining in this ballgame. Johnson inbounding on the right side underneath the hoop. Tosses it way down the court. Snyder tried to get there, but instead it's Sam Brumfield runs it down for the layup. Second layup of the half. He said, I did enough three-point shooting in the first half. I'm going to be a slasher here in the second half. Johnson almost had it stolen away. Drives inside, pass fake, and then kicks it out to Roberts for a shot, and it gets stuck between the backboard and the rim. That's just tough luck for the Cowboys. It was a 37-30 game. At the half, both teams scored 4 points here in the second half. 41-34, 15:47 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They get it inbounded to Snyder in the right corner. He dishes it off to Roberts. Roberts gets it back to Sanchez. Sanchez with a nice dribble move. Shot fake, and then dishes it out to Johnson at the half-court logo. Comets in his zone. Gets it to Sanchez. Dishes it to Johnson. Pull-up mid-range jumper. Way off the mark. Rebounded by Roberts. Almost rebounded by Roberts, I should say. And Comets try to keep it alive right in front of the Breckenridge bench, but stepped out of bounds. Brumfield and Fisher both trying to keep that alive. Two seniors in the starting lineup. Two of the three seniors in the starting lineup. Ha is another senior. Snyder gets it over to Johnson. Johnson gets it to Snyder, who flashes in the high post, and Snyder throws it out of bounds. Was looking for Ernst to cut down low. Brumfeld gets it down the court to a wide open Noah Brumfeld, who drops it in for two. And Coach Lip not happy with that one, calling a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with him. I believe it's the 30-second timeout. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM. You're also watching it on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Buyer Insurance Agency on Highway 13 in Wapaton are your local agents with local locations. With skyrocketing building prices, are you properly insured? Buyer Insurance are licensed insurance advisors serving the Richland, Wilkins, Sargent, Southern Cass, and surrounding counties for 15 plus years. They represent over 15 companies that have been in the insurance industry for over 100 years, serving the area. Our plans are based on yours. Give them a call at 701-642-0955 or stop out. They're located on Highway 13 West in Wapaton. That's Buyer Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to Hillcrest Lutheran Academy as the Cowboys trail 43-34. Been outscored by 2 here in the second half. On your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, Jack Johnson gets it to Bernades, flashed it in the high post. Nice little ball fake, and then he goes up for the nice right-handed shot. Drop it in for 2. Bernades up to 7 points here in this game. Peterson tried to throw it inside. Colin Roberts tipped it. Jack Johnson showing off the speed to get out in transition, off the steal. And he's heading back to the free throw line. He's psyched about it. Just brings such great energy every game for the squad. That's what you want from your senior leader. And he's happy that he just got third foul on Brumfeld. Most ideal way to get him out of the game. Get him in foul trouble. As free throw drops in. Johnson was 3 of 5 in the opening half. Converted 1 of his 3 N1 trips. And that free throw does not drop in. Dallin Ernst tried to keep it alive, but it is rebounded by the Comets. Brumfeld driving on Snyder. And actually has it stolen away. Nice defensive pressure there by Roberts, and then Sanchez came away with the steal. And that pass was tipped by, not tipped by the Comets. That was out of bounds on the Cowboys. So just a mishandled pass. Noah Brumfeld bringing up the ball. Usually see his brother Sam bring it up. And he has it stolen away. That's why he's not usually running the point guard duties. Johnson had a 1-on-3, so he kicked it out to Colin Roberts for an open 3, and he drills it. Colin Roberts now with 7 points. And we got a timeout by the Comets as the Cowboys have cut the lead to 3. Your score. We head into another quick timeout break. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy 43, Breckenridge 40. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Another tax season is upon us, and this year, get your taxes done the way you want it done with H&R Block. When it comes to your taxes, you want security and peace of mind that comes from getting your taxes done by H&R Block. But not just that, you want options too. Stop by and drop off your tax information at your local H&R Block office. Get it done digitally or drop off. Tax help is a phone call away. H&R Block, Dakota Avenue in Wapaton. Call 701-642-2128.
That transition three-point shot from Colin Roberts has cut the lead in half, 43-40. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy in the lead. Ha with Roberts guarding. Ha looking for an open teammate. Tried to hand it off. Breckenridge looking for a 5 call. They do not get it. Coach Lipp is not happy about it. Sam Brumfeld looking to shake the defense. Kicks it into the high post to Noah Brumfeld. Puts up the short jumper and drops it in for 2. His second bucket of the half. All 8 of the points here in the second half scored by the Brumfeld brothers. They got 4 apiece. Hillcrest leading by 5 with 13:15 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Peterson guarding Johnson. Johnson hanging out at half court, waiting for his teammates to get open. They're running that same action that got Sanchez a wide open back cut layup to start off this half. Roberts over to Sanchez. They feed it to Gavin Peterson in the high post. He's looking to go to work. Backs down his defender. Little turnaround short jumper off the mark. Johnson tried to keep it alive, but Noah Brumfeld came away with the rebound. Sam Brumfeld dished it up to Peterson. Peterson with Bernades guarding. Gets it over to Noah Brumfeld. Peterson playing some tough defense. Sam Brumfeld hits a back-cutting Noah Brumfeld for a layup attempt, but a foul on the shot. Beautiful cut there. Nice pass, too, from Sam Brumfeld to Noah Brumfeld. He's got 10 points. The only other Comet in double figures besides his brother, who's got 19. 15 of them in the opening half off 5 triples. First free throw is good. And checking in for the Comets is Knutson. And next free throw is up and rattles out. Rebounded by the Cowboys. 46-40 your score. 12:27 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys playing from behind. They have for much of this game. Johnson over to the right wing to Sanchez. Back out to Johnson near half court. Sam Brumfeld guarding there. Johnson's got him in foul trouble a little bit here in this game. He's got 3. Sanchez drives inside. Kicks it out to Johnson in the corner. Thought about the 3. Had a pretty good look at it, but he's going to drive instead. Goes up for the layup, and he'll get a pair of free throws out of the deal. Tried that left-handed scoop layup. The Ashton Hagee signature for all the Cowboy fans. Johnson 1 for 2 on his last trip to the free throw line. And made the front end for the second trip in a row. Johnson, who had a dynamic start to this game. 11 points at halftime. He's up to 13 now. Making 14. Only a little bit of rim on that shot. 46-42 with 12 minutes remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Or if you're watching on our YouTube channel, our Red River Communications scoreboard. Sanchez picking up Brumfeld. Peterson now has the ball. Bernades guarding there. Almost stolen away, but Ha gets it. Wide open baseline drive, but mishandled. And now we're going to get a foul on the floor on the Cowboys. A lot of physicality there as they all recovered to Noah Brumfeld's drive. Noah Brumfeld having a great second half here, the sophomore. Sam Brumfeld inbounding it. Gets it into Noah. Noah Brumfeld up to Sam at the top of the key. And swings over to Peterson for an open triple. Off the back iron. Rebounded by the Comets. Sam Brumfeld drops it in. He's now got 21. 48-42 your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 11:24 remaining. Sanchez with the ball. Pass fakes it to the left. Swings it over to the right to Bernadez. Almost stolen away by Ha. Goes inside to Sanchez. He goes to work with the right-handed turnaround shot, and he draws the foul. That's how they've been calling it all game. 11:11 remaining. Sanchez making a wish here. I'm sure it's a 2-for-2 trip at the free throw line. In the opening half, he was 3 for 4. And that one rattles in. 4 for 5 on the game now. He's got 8 points. Cowboys shot 5 free throws already before this one in this half. And that one off the back iron. And Peterson had a chance at rebounding that, but Noah Brumfeld showing off the length. Sam Brumfeld gets it up to Peterson. Peterson out to Noah Brumfeld. Shot fake. Gets it down to Sam Brumfeld. He's got the size advantage on Jack Johnson. Kicks it out to the corner to Ha. Ha drives baseline, picks up his dribble. Kicks it out to Peterson, who gets called for the travel. Just kind of thinking a little, or moving a little faster than you can think, or thinking faster than you can actually keep up with it, you know what I mean? Tried to pass fake and then dribble, but ended up getting called for the travel. Jack Johnson with the ball, crosses the timeline. It's over to Colin Roberts on the left side of the three-point line. Roberts swings it over to Johnson in the left corner. Hillcrest once again in the zone. They're looking for Bernadez out of this action. Actually, Peterson in the high post. Peterson dishes it off to Sanchez. Nice shot fake, frees him up for the shot inside, and he drops it in for 2. Alex Sanchez makes it a 48-45 game, one possession game. Sam Brumfeld bringing the ball up. Sanchez guarding there. He's done a pretty good job here on the second half. Taking away the three-point shot at least. And now dribble out of bounds, and they're going to say off the Cowboys. Cowboys fans shocked. They said it looked like Sam Brumfeld just kind of lost control of it and threw it out of bounds, but either way, Ha is going to inbound it in front of the Hillcrest bench. Gets it to Peterson, then hands it back to Ha. Sam Brumfeld driving inside. They're going to call a moving screen on Ha. 10:04 remaining here in this ball game on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys looking to get the big section upset win as they trail by 3. That is the third foul on Ha. Johnson swings it over to the left corner to Roberts. Johnson over to Gavin Peterson. Swung over to Bernadez on the right wing. Back to Peterson near the top of the key. He pass fakes. Trying to shift the zone. And has it stolen away. Sam Brumfeld running away with it. Looked like he had nobody in front of him, but Jack Johnson snuck in there. Now Noah Brumfeld might have got away with the travel there. I'm not 100% sure. Knutsen's open layup off the mark. Jack Johnson gets the rebound. Gets it up to Sanchez, who goes up for 2 and off the mark. And they're going to call offensive, or I could have sworn I saw him gesture for the offensive foul. I was like, that can't be true. But pair of free throws for Sanchez. I would have got this place rocking if he would have dropped that one in for the N1. He'll have to settle for the 2 free throws. First free throw is up and off the mark. Back-to-back free throw misses for Sanchez. As Gavin Snyder checks in for Colin Roberts. Fisher back into the game for Peterson. And for his first action of the second half, Luke Christensen. Sanchez gets the second one to drop. So a 1-2 trip once again for the Cowboy Junior. 48-46 your score. 9:19 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And Cowboys tip that one out of bounds. Trying to trap Noah Brumfeld. Fisher inbounding in front of his own team's bench. Looking for an open teammate. Cowboys playing some good defense on this. Ha gets in the corner. Swings it out to Noah Brumfeld. Feeds it into Christensen, who's going to look to go to work in the post. And then kicks it back out. His pass was tipped by Peterson. Swung over to Fisher. He's looking to go to work on Johnson. Kicks it out to the left corner to Sam Brumfeld. 3 is off the mark. And rebounded by Gavin Snyder. And him and Sanchez were both there to get the board. Kind of ripped it away from his teammate. Sanchez. His team trails by 2, looking to drive on Christensen. Throws up the runner and banks it in. Alex Sanchez having a heck of a second half here. He's got 13 points, 6 of them coming here in the second half. And also playing some good D while he's at it. Fisher with the ball. Christensen here in a tie ball game, 48-48. 8.5 minutes remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Swung out to the left corner to Noah Brumfeld. He's had a nice second half himself. Gets it to Luke Christensen. Christensen looking for an open teammate. Gets it to Hahn near the top of the key. Sanchez guarding. Sanchez tried to poke it free, and we're going to get a reaching foul. Once again, that's how it's been called all game. I respect the consistency. We're not in the bonus yet for either team. Comets have 5 team fouls. Cowboys have 3. Checking in for his first action of the second half, Cam Nito. As the Comets looking to get the lead back, they get it to Noah Brumfeld. Hands it off to Fisher, and Cam Nito strips it away. Nobody around him. He's got a wide open attempt at a layup, and it does not drop in, but Dylan Bernardes follows it with the left-handed shot to give Breckenridge the lead with just over 8 minutes left to play. Dylan Bernardes, 4 of his 9 points here in the second half. We got a timeout taken by the Comets. We'll take a quick one with them. Cowboys have taken their first lead of the half with 7:57 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
After that high camp construction timeout, Cowboys taking their first lead here in the second half, 50-48 off the Bernardes bucket. And Cowboys have outscored the Comets 20-11 here in the second half to get this lead. And Cam Nito got that all happening with the steal and had the wide open layup, but could feel the defender coming behind him. I think you might have heard footsteps a little bit. You know, the old analogy for football, but missed the layup. But Dylan Bernardes, Johnny on the spot to follow it, dropped it in with the left hand to give his squad the lead. Sam Brumfeld feeds it into Christensen in the post. He goes up for the shot off the mark, and now we got an over the back call on the Comets. I think that was Noah Brumfeld, and it is his 4th foul as the Cowboys just played an inspired second half here so far, but still a lot of ball game left. 7:42 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Jack Johnson bringing the ball up, crosses the timeline, gets it over to Snyder. Bernardes now has it on the wing, dishes it down low to Johnson, who ended up mishandling the dribble, and it went out of bounds. That's okay. He's already on to the next play as they're going with a full court press. Fisher with the ball. Had 3 fouls at halftime. Johnson playing some feisty defense on him. Gets it out to Christensen in the corner. He gets it up to Ha for the 3. It's blocked by Sanchez. Snyder comes away with it. Tries to throw it down to Sanchez. Almost stolen away by Ha. Sanchez picks it up. Gets a man off his feet with the shot fake, and then he misses the shot. Rebounded by Christensen. He tries to get it up, and it gets thrown out of bounds unless they're going to say it was tipped, and they are. Oh! Tipped by the offensive player. That's a little surprising. I think the officials are going to reverse that. We shall see. And I'm sure you guys can hear we're right behind the Cowboys section, so I'm sure you can hear how they feel about this as they switch it. And for the 4th time this year, the Breckenridge fans do not agree with the call. 50-48. Cowboys in the lead here. The Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, 7:05 remaining here at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. Baseline drive by Knutson. And they're going to say foul on the floor on Colin Roberts. I know he had 2 fouls in the opening half, and that is his 3rd. Hillcrest has 16 fouls. Cowboys have 4. Sam Brumfeld been a little quiet compared to the first half. And now we're going to get another foul call on the floor as the fouls are getting even up here in the second half pretty quick. They're calling that one on Bernada, saying he grabbed his wrist. Only his second. Sam Brumfeld inbounding it on the right side under the basket. Knudsen was looking for a post-up. Gets it in for a wide-open three for Fisher. Off the mark. But giving his squad the lead. Christensen now has it. Gets it up to Fisher. Swings over to Peterson. Peterson to Sam Brumfeld in the right corner. Way off the mark. And a foul on Knudsen. And it was they're going to say 1-1 now. I was going to say, my misunderstanding the rules here. That is the foul on Knudsen. Only his first, but a big foul. Sends Sanchez to the free throw line. Sanchez 1 for 2 on the last 2 trips to the free throw line after going 3 or 4 in the opening half. First free throw is up and good. Sanchez could make it a 2-possession game here. Pending a 4-point play, which we have seen today. Sam Brumfeld drew one today. Sanchez's next free throw is up. And off the back iron, rebounded by Sam Brumfeld. Brumfeld going to push the tempo. His squad is trailing by 3. Gavin Snyder tried to get the Jesse James steal from behind, but he's going to get called for the foul. Cowboys had 1 foul to give, so now they're in the bonus. Sam Brumfeld inbounding it with 6:41 remaining. His squad trailing 51-48. Cowboys once again looking to pull off the section upset. And it's stolen away by Sanchez. Knudsen had the ball, had it stripped away. Sanchez just going to take it himself after his point guard couldn't get open. Drives inside for a floater as he's banked in a couple of those today. So it wouldn't have been too surprising if he saw that one drop in too. But instead he's going to get a pair of free throws. And I got to let everyone know, he's been 1 of 2 on all 3 of these trips. So we'll see if he can get his first perfect trip to the charity stripe here in the second half. He had 1 perfect trip in the first half. First one drops in. As it is now a 4-point game, Christensen checks out of the game. And Noah Brumfeld, who is playing with 4 fouls. As we got our first 2-for-2 trip for Sanchez here in the second half, and a 5-point Cowboy lead. Sam Brumfield with the trap coming. It's over to Noah Brumfield. Swings it over to the left wing. Peterson looking to drive. Dishes it off the left corner. Sam Brumfield trying to stop the bleeding. Misses the 3. Gone cold at the worst time for the Comets. And a wide open layup for Dylan Bernardes at the Jack Johnson dime. Makes it a 7-point Cowboy lead. Noah Brumfeld with the ball. It's over to Fisher. Feeds it to Sam Brumfeld. He gets it to Peterson. Peterson picks up his dribble. Sam Brumfeld had a decent look at it. He's going to drive inside. Dishes it inside to Noah Brumfeld, who finally gets the Comets back in the scoring column after a long drought. Snyder looking to answer with 2 of his own, and he's got it. Gavin Snyder's second bucket, both of them coming here in the second half. As Noah Brumfeld's kind of been the MVP for this squad, so don't be surprised if they go through the sophomore here. Maybe a little 2-man action with him and Sam. Sam Brumfeld gets the pick and roll from his brother. Doesn't use it. Feeds it down low. Or actually out on the perimeter. It looks like he was going to roll low. Peterson looking to go to work. Roberts looking to draw a 5 call here. Knudsen with the ball. Tries to dish it to a cutting player and stolen away by Jack Johnson. He feeds it to Sanchez. Sanchez with the right-handed layup on the left side. And 1. As the Cowboys have caught fire here in the second half, now have a 7-point lead. Alex Sanchez doing a lot of the heavy lifting. He's got 10 points here in the second half, 17 on the night. And that was 3 fouls on Knudsen. And we've got a 9-point Cowboy lead into the timeout break. Brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wapaton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wapaton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Well, as if you guys needed further proof, I can't count. Alex Sanchez is actually up to 20 points. He's got 13 here in the second half. Looking to make it 21 here at the charity stripe. 2 for 2 on his last trip to the free throw line. And drops it in. He's now made 3 in a row. More importantly, he's made it a 10-point lead, 60-50 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're going to drive into the perimeter. Get this to Sam Brumfield. If anyone's going to get him out of this mess, it's going to be him or his brother, Noah Brumfield. He's had a great second half here. Hands it off to Peterson. Peterson with the mid-range jumper. Drops it in for 2. I stand corrected. Peterson's up to 9 points. 4:35 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll see if the Cowboys kind of slow it down, chew up some clock here. And looks like we're going to go the opposite route. They try to hit Gavin Snyder on the back cut. Goes out of bounds, just a little too aggressive. My apologies to anyone watching on that. So I missed the back cut a little bit. I'm trying to run the camera here and keep book, call the game. I'm not Mr. Versatility yet. It's Sanchez guarding there. He's played a great game on both sides of the ball. Peterson picks up his dribble, feeds it inside to Fisher, stolen away by Jack Johnson, who has just been such a pesky defender here for the Comets. Drives inside, picks up his dribble, looking for an open teammate, gets it out to Colin Roberts. Nobody out there with him. He's going to drive it inside anyways, gets it out to Gavin Snyder. Swings it out to Jack Johnson. Sam Brumfield guarding. Johnson drives inside, goes with a pump fake, and shot is out the mark. Sam Brumfield with the rebound. Johnson going to get back and try to guard it. Gavin Snyder guarding Brumfield. Kicks it out to the left side, stolen away by Bernardes, who drives inside to the cup, off the mark, but Johnny on the spot for the rebound is Roberts. Gavin Snyder gets the pass and drives inside for the short jumper. Gavin Snyder has come alive here in the second half. 0 points at halftime. He's got 6. And now he's going to hunker down and try to guard Sam Brumfield. No easy task. As Dylan Bernardes corrects me once again, swipes it away from him with ease. 3:10 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 62-52. Cowboys in the lead. Johnson gets it over to Sanchez. Sanchez dribbles it inside to near the top of the key. Dishes it off to Snyder. 2:55 remaining. Cowboys up by 10. We're trailing by 7 at halftime. Sanchez with the ball. Thought we were going to see a heat check 3 there, but instead he's going to swing it over to Johnson. Johnson picks up his dribble. Actually lost his dribble, but regained it. Tries to dish it inside for a layup, and he does! Now with 23 points. 16 of them coming here in the second half. As that three-pointer is up by off the mark. And rebounded by the Comets. Peterson looking to go to work with a short jumper, and he drops it in. And 1. His second little mid-range shot in a row, as he's the one who's going to try to spark his squad. He's got 11 here. 2:17 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. That shot is good. Get it back to single digits. And we got a timeout taken by the Comets. We'll take a quick one with them. Your score once again, Breckenridge 64, Hillcrest Lutheran Academy 55. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Eggman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Welcome back to Fergus Falls as the Cowboys have a 9-point lead with 2:17 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys looking for their second win of the season, 1-13 coming into this ball game. Their one win being a section win over Battle Lake in double overtime. Jack Johnson dishes it up to Sanchez, who has a tip by Ha, who tries to save it, but it is blown dead as he stepped out of bounds trying to save it. As Hillcrest is the third team in the Section 6A, or the subsection, I think Section 6A. So we got a timeout taken by the Cowboys. We'll hang yours. We'll just kind of get you caught up. 37-30 was the score with Hillcrest leading at halftime. And the Cowboys storm back, getting a massive half from Sanchez. 16 of his 23 points here after halftime. Jack Johnson also turning in a great showing. He's in double digits at 14. And also in double digits, Dylan Bernadez. Definitely the one of the things that has kind of hampered the Cowboys this year has been getting multiple contributions in the scoring column. It's kind of been one guy picking up the slack one day, another guy picking up the slack another day, but not really the consistency they need, like three guys getting in double figures, and it's definitely paying off here tonight. One of the better, probably their best showing of the year so far in this ball game. You know, they look pretty good in the, in the Battle Lake game too, and showed a lot of grittiness, and you can say that was their most memorable win of the year, but if they can pull this one off, it'll be their most impressive win of the year for sure. Colin Roberts as had a timeout buzzer sound for some reason, and you can say Johnson stepped out of bounds on that one. 64-55 with 2:09 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And mounting the ball is Noah Brumfield. Gets it to Peterson. Peterson. Roberts guarding there. Roberts gets screened. They switch it though. Oh, they switch back. Johnson's guarding on the perimeter. Gets swung around to Sam Brumfield. Now Peterson looking to go to work. He's got a couple buckets here recently. And he drops in another one with the bank. Bank is open for Justin Peterson. He's got 7 in each half, 14 on the night. And Cowboys fouled. Jack Johnson headed to the charity stripe. So he's been there quite frequently. Shot 5 free throws in the opening half. He's got 4 here in the second half already. Now he's going to get 2 more. And 3 for 4 so far here in the second half. And he misses that one to make it 3 of 5. Cowboys leading 64-57 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. As Fisher checks back into the game. Johnson's next free throw is up and rattles in. Definitely one of the team's better free throw shooters. Ha with the ball. Roberts guarding. I'm sure they're going to be thinking of a way to get it to Peterson. Peterson now has the ball at the top of the key. The junior drives inside for the short jumper, and it rattles out, but a foul on the ground. I think it was on the ground. And it was on Sanchez, his third. All they're saying is a shooting foul, so he's got 2 free throws coming. 1:33 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. First free throw off the mark for Peterson. Only shot 1 free throw before this, and he made it. As also checking in is Gabriel Swedenberg, who just came in a couple minutes ago. Kind of a offense-defense substitution. 0 for 2 trip. That is just massive. As Sanchez comes away with the rebound. Gets it over to Roberts. Roberts dishes down to Snyder, who gets fouled. He'll get a pair of free throws. And if the Cowboys could just make their free throws here, they can put away the Comets. Comets have now missed 3 free throws in a row, I believe, or 3 out of their last 4, actually. Snyder went 0 for 2 in the opening half, and now 0 for 3. As I'm sure the next time down they're going to be saying, let's get it to either Johnson or Bernades if we're going to be playing this free throw game. But maybe Snyder. 1 for 4 here, but made that big one. Get the lead back to 9. 1:20 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Ha with the ball. Shot fake on the perimeter. Peterson drives baseline. Short little jumper, rattles out, and out of bounds. They're going to say it was off the Comets. And Swedenberg checking back into the game once again. Offense-defense substitution. Roberts, as the Cowboys look to break this press, gets it into Sanchez. Does a hard pass fake and then gets fouled. Another guy who is a frequent visitor to the free throw line. I got to divvy it all up here. He's got 2 free throws. I got time. As Sanchez goes through his routine. And he drops it in. Get the lead to 10. He's got 15 free throw attempts in this game with this one. And that one off the mark. Rebounded by the Comets. Sam Brumfeld drives it inside. Gavin Snyder guarding there. Skip pass over to Ha. Just off to Fisher, who drives it inside. Stolen away by Bernades. Bernades almost has it stolen away. Picks up his dribble. Pair of defenders there trapping him. And now we got the foul call. And that was on Noah Brumfeld. That's his 5th. So he's done for the night. And checking back in after a long break on the bench is Luke Christensen. In a game that saw the Cowboys trail by at least a dozen at one point. Trailed by 7 at halftime, now with a 10-point lead with 48.4 seconds remaining. Dylan Bernades' first free throw just barely hits the front iron. Not his best free throw attempt we've seen. He's got 11 points, 6 of them here in the second half, including the go-ahead bucket around the 8-minute mark. Next free throw drops in. Got a little bit of rim on that one. Bernades with a 1 for 2 trip, up to 12 points. Sam Brumfeld drives inside for the left-handed layup and drops it in for the end one. I think Sanchez is going to get called for that foul. So the old school 3-point play. All of Brumfeld's points have been 2-pointers here in this second half. His first trip to the free throw line in the second half, he went 0 for 1 in the opening half. Now he's 0 for 2. You don't usually see that from great 3-point shooters. Usually expect them to be good free throw shooters as well. And jump ball works out for the Comets as they have the possession arrow. They lead by 9. 39.1 seconds left. Crazier things have happened. Cowboys got to stick with it. Sam Brumfeld inbounds it to Ha. Gets a wide open triple in the right corner. Got it! His first triple of the second half. Not a bad time to get it. Bernades with the ball. Christensen fouls. So Sam Brumfeld is up to 26 points, which I'm told is about where he averages. And the Cowboys, you know, when you say they got lit up by a guy for 26 points, you got to throw the caveat in there that it's Sam Brumfeld who's been doing that on a nightly basis. So pretty good second half here on the Cowboys for the most part until this last minute here. As Bernades gets the first free throw drop on his 2 free throw trip. Went 1 of 2 on his last go around. Trying to go 2 for 2 with 30 seconds remaining, and he does. Cowboys just rocked up the free throws here in this ballgame. Sam Brumfeld dishes it to Ha. Ha with the shot fake. Now looking to get into the paint. Goes over the layup, and he gets fouled by Roberts. His 4th. 20.8 seconds remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Ha trying to make this a 6-point game as they trail by 8. Actually his 5th. Colin Roberts' 5th. He gets a nice ovation from the crowd. But the most disappointing thing about his performance today, I didn't see him take one charge. We never see that from Colin Roberts. I don't think he took a single charge today. I could be wrong. Ha gets the first free throw to drop. He only had 2 points for that free throw, so up to 3. His first point of the half, kind of making his impact felt in a lot of other ways, defensively and distributing the ball. 2-for-2 trip. As we got a 70-64 game, Comets trailing, 20.8 seconds remaining. Sanchez looking for an open teammate. Gets it into Gavin Peterson. Mr. Clutch at the free throw line in the Battle Lake victory. For those of you who don't know, and for those of you who do know and are sick of me hearing about it, well, turn off your ears for a little bit. Got fouled at the buzzer when his team trailed by 3 in overtime. Drained all 3 of the free throws to force a second overtime, which the Cowboys used to get their first victory of the season. Now looking to try to get victory number 2. First free throw. I think I just jinxed him there. Off the mark. Cowboys leading by 6. We got a timeout with 19 seconds remaining. We'll take a quick timeout with them. Your score, Breckenridge 70, Hillcrest Lutheran Academy 64. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Gavin Peterson at the free throw line. Just missed his first free throw attempt. It's actually his first trip to the line in this ball game. Cowboys lead 70-64 with 19 seconds remaining. And that free throw is off the mark. Christensen with the rebound, 0-for-2 trip. Ha, shot fake. Gets to Christensen, back to Ha in the right corner. He's going to put up a triple, way off the mark, rebounded by Peterson, who's going to get another crack at a couple free throws with 8.4 seconds remaining. I'll talk a little bit less about how clutch he is at the free throw line on this trip, and maybe it'll go a little better for him. We'll see. As Breckenridge bailed out on having any offensive rebounders on that last trip. We'll see if they do that again. Right now, Sanchez is hanging out there for the first one at least. We'll see if he does it for the second one as well. First free throw rattles in, and I guess they are going to keep him in there. Peterson now 1 for 3. He's got his team up by 7. Make it 8. 2-for-2 trip for Peterson. And the Comets get to Sam Brumfield, their sharpshooter, puts it up from the right wing, off the mark, rebounded by Peterson, and he's just going to dribble it out. The Cowboys pick up the upset here in Fergus Falls at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. Turned in a whale of a second half. Once again, trailed by 7 at halftime and picked up the 8-point victory. We'll take a quick break as the Cowboys celebrate their victory. Then hop into the Hornstein Family Chiropractic post-game show. You've been listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
Sometimes illnesses or injuries may leave you needing extra help to restore your strength, balance, and range of motion. CHI St. Francis Health are open and ready to provide you the tools for success, including individualized exercise plans and state-of-the-art therapy facility. You'll be confident in the care and treatment you'll receive at CHI St. Francis Health, and they are located right here in your backyard. CHI St. Francis Health. We're here when you need a little reassurance.
We treat you like family. You're one of our own. More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wapaton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more or stop by their location in Wapaton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Welcome to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic postgame show. Chiropractic care is a family affair. Turner Bluff is here. To recap that game for you, Cowboys trailed 37-30 at halftime. It's a very tough Hillcrest Lutheran Academy squad and really could put up some points. Sam Brumfeld was the star of the first half, as he has been all season, just an absolute sharpshooter. Knocked down 5 triples to give his squad an advantage. And keep in mind, 5 triples while also having multiple fouls. So he was on the bench for a bulk of the first half, and he still dazzled. But that allowed the Cowboys to cut it in. They were down by at least a dozen at one point, and made a little run to close out the first half. Dylan Bernardes with a couple of key buckets in that run to get it down to 7 at halftime, which kept him in swinging distance. So they were happy to only be down by 7, and came out, played a tough start to the second half, and then the turning point came at around the 8-minute mark when the Cowboys took their first lead in the second half, and then from there it was kind of all Breckenridge as they cruised to the 72-64 win, and just a dominant showing in the second half by the Cowboys in this massive section win. Cowboys kind of at the bottom part of their section, or their bracket of the section, whereas Hillcrest Lutheran Academy near the top. I think the 3 spot we said in our power poll that we checked before the game. And I'll show you how we got to this 72-64 result. 26 points from Sam Brumfield, a game high 26 points, I should say. And 20, as I said, 15 of that coming in the opening half from 3-point land. And then he only had 1 triple in the second half, in 11 points in the second half, but a few of those buckets came late, so Breckenridge did a fantastic job for the beginning part of that second half, slowing him down, as this guy's shown he can go for 40 some nights. So to hold him to 26, which is about what he's been averaging this year, maybe even below his average, believe it or not, is a fantastic accomplishment by the Cowboys here in the second half. Joining him in double figures for Hillcrest were Justin Peterson with 14, Noah Brumfield with 13, and then 4 apiece from Yochan Ha and Matthew Knutson. Knutson had the lone bench points in this game, and then Caden Fisher with 3 points. So 6 guys getting in the scoring column, 7 guys getting in the scoring column for the Cowboys. 24 points from Alex Sanchez on a monster second half. He had 17 points after halftime, and a lot of those coming on free throws. And he also had 5 2-point shots as well. 15 points from Jack Johnson, who really kept the Cowboys in this in the opening half with 11 points at halftime. 14 points from Dylan Bernardes, probably his best showing of the year, in my opinion, from the games I've seen. And coming off the bench, too, so that's going to be important, too. Maybe they're going to want to keep him off the bench, as he's kind of the energizer guy coming off the bench to spark the squad. And then in single digits, we got Colin Roberts with 7. Had a massive 3 in transition to cut into the lead as his for his lone bucket in the second half, but a big bucket it was. Peterson with 4 points. He had a pair of free throws late in the game to help put it away. Dallin Ernst with 1 point to round it out for the Cowboys 72. So we'll take a quick break and then hop back into your player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you. You've been listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Another tax season is upon us, and this year, get your taxes done the way you want it done with H&R Block. When it comes to your taxes, you want security and peace of mind that comes from getting your taxes done by H&R Block. But not just that, you want options too. Stop by and drop off your tax information at your local H&R Block office. Get it done digitally or drop off. Tax help is a phone call away. H&R Block, Dakota Avenue in Wapaton. Call 701-642-2128.
Welcome back to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic postgame show. Chiropractic care is a family affair. Turner Bluff is here, and a fantastic showing from the Cowboys to get their second victory of the season. And, they showed a lot of grit there in the second half. And also in the first half, to stick with them because, that Brumfeld kid was just knocking down some wild shots to get this game started and set the tone for the Comets squad, who are a very tough team to beat on their home floor. Breckenridge has seen that firsthand in the past, that they can be a tough team to get out on the home floor. So credit to Breckenridge picking up the upset victory here. And I got a lot of kids who could get this player of the game. I could go with Jack Johnson for keeping him in the game in the first half, showing a lot of toughness with those 3 N1s in the first half. I could go with Dylan Bernardes, who kind of had a breakout game tonight and picked up some clutch buckets, had some massive opportunities, including the go-ahead bucket to give Breckenridge their first lead in the second half, which they did not let go of. And little details on that bucket in case you guys missed it. Cam Nito got a fantastic steal and was running out in the court, but Sam Brumfeld was in hot pursuit to try to swat a block. Nito's layup went off the back iron, and Bernardes, sticking with the play, didn't just kind of assume his teammate was going to knock it down and just hang back and, kind of go the lazy way. Followed it perfectly and dropped it in with the left hand to get the go-ahead bucket. But I'm not going with either of those guys because I don't want to get made fun of for not going with the guy who absolutely carried this squad in the second half. That was Alex Sanchez. 24 points, 17 of them coming after halftime, as I said. Got to the free throw line for 15 opportunities. I won't harp on him too much about the ones that he missed because, he made quite a few as well. But I will say he missed 5 of them. So 10 of 15, that's pretty good. That's 66%. I'll take it. Obviously, you want a little higher, but, for a high school kid, I'd be happy with 66%, probably because I was bad at shooting free throws. I don't know. But I'm going with him not only because of that scoring outburst in the second half, but also because of the fantastic defense he played, especially on Sam Brumfeld. Which once again, not an easy assignment, and a lot of kids that's like an easy mismatch. But I think Sanchez kind of disrupted him with his length. We didn't hear from Brumfeld a lot in the second half till near the end of the game, and Sanchez wasn't really guarding him there at that point. So fantastic effort on offensively and defensively, and that is why he's my player of the game. So thank you all so much for tuning in. And one final time here as Breckenridge picks up the upset win. Breckenridge Cowboys 72, Hillcrest Lutheran Academy 64. You've been listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.